Chatting with Lincoln Stars head coach Rocky Russo, who was just recently named USHL Coach of the Year. I'm Joel Norman. Rocky, congratulations. A heck of an honor. The product you guys have been building here the last few seasons, kind of culminating in a lot of ways this year. Tell me what this honor means to you. This has to be a really special thing.
It's very humbling, obviously. I'm grateful that the GMs and the coaches in the league selected me to receive this honor this year, and I can tell you that it's in my mind probably the best team award that we can achieve. You don't win Coach of the Year without great players, and our players are fantastic. They lived our culture every day. They were great in the community, and they obviously were the driving force behind all the success. And then you need to have a great staff, and Art Bry and Ross Kovacs and Corey Courtney and Mike Yearling, those guys here on a daily basis, yourself helping us out, doing all these things is just such an important piece to the success. And then our scouting staff, Nick Fabrizio and Randy Walker and Thomas and all those guys that are out pounding the pavement, finding us players, doing the things that are necessary. And most importantly, Mr. Fernandez and Tyler Schaffer, those guys gave me the opportunity to be the head coach here in Lincoln 4 years ago. And we've obviously built something special between Nick's staff and our staff to create an organization that's a destination point for players. And we've been able to succeed in a lot of ways. And it culminated with a lot of awards. And I was fortunate enough to be recognized for one of them.
How proud of you were that it was just not just you getting awarded. There were several players, Nick Fabrizio, as you mentioned, GM of the Year. This was a lot of Stars members of this organization, players, staff, who were honored this season.
Obviously Nick has done a fantastic job. We've been building this through the course of 4 drafts now and preparing for a 5th one here today. But, our affiliate list has been great. Our Phase 2 picks have come in and been successful right away, and we wouldn't be able to do that without the hard work that those guys are putting in. But you look at Jan Shostak and his 2-year development and how great he's been, and that's a huge tribute not just to Art obviously, but to William Prowse, who also got an achievement of his own right, and to Lucas Massey last year. They've been great partners pushing each other, and then Jack comes back, has a great second year. Leslie comes in as a Phase 2 pick. He has a great year, and so those guys are being rewarded for the time and effort that they're putting in on a daily basis, and that whole group makes me look good. I'm the head coach, and I'm the one that gets recognized, but it takes a village to have success, and I wouldn't be receiving any honor if it wasn't for all the great people that I had around me.
Only one of the 16 teams can win it all each year. That's the frustrating thing about this, even with those successes. But how much does having as successful of a season as you guys had, but still not quite reaching the ultimate goal, only fuel you guys heading into the future?
No, it drives us, and obviously we're disappointed about the way the season ended, and hats off to the Waterloo Blackhawks. They played perfect hockey in Game 3 and 4, and their goaltender was outstanding. We hadn't been shut out for 62 games, and he was able to do it to us 2 games in a row. So, I've got nothing but respect for Matt and the staff and the team there, and wish them the best of luck moving forward. But we certainly wish it was us, and we feel like we deserve the opportunity to get there, but in a short series, things didn't go our way. But that fuels us going into the draft and into next year, and we got to hang a couple banners this year, but not the ultimate one. And so we're going to continue to pursue a Clark Cup with everything we have, and that starts with our scouting staff and with our internal staff doing the things they need to do to help us win and succeed. And we'll put a great summer in and be ready to put a great product on the ice in the fall.
On a fun note, tell fans what you've got planned for the summer. Obviously still building to get the 2025-26 Lincoln Stars up to the Clark Cup caliber level, but also a little bit of time off, right?
Yeah, of course. You get a chance to refocus and reset. Spend a lot of time with my family, my wife and my kids, and we've got a new one on the way. We'll have a little boy here in a couple weeks, so I think that's going to speed the summer up a little bit and probably take some quality sleep away. But my wife and I are really excited about that, and that'll complete the Russo family, and so we're looking forward to it. We're looking forward to time with her family, with my family, and then obviously getting back to it at the end of the summer.
Well, hopefully we can get some rest along the way, Rocky.
We're going to do our best. We're going to do our best. If he's anything like the first 2, I'm not sure how much I'll be sleeping.
Well, best of luck. Enjoy the summer, and congratulations again, Coach of the Year.
Thanks, Joel.
That's the head coach of the Stars, Rocky Russo, chatting after being named USHL Coach of the Year.